Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Back here with another update on the Ecto-1A fantasy build, and you guys can see a lot of progress, a lot has been done, and we're going to talk about a few changes that I've made from a couple little things here and there. First of all, you can see the car is getting really close to being done. I actually have all the parts laid out for the fenders, finishing up the back fenders and all that stuff. I even have the ladder ready to go. We'll talk about that and a couple of other things. So first thing, we'll just kind of look over. You guys can see I got the rack on. Everything looks really awesome. We got the siren back on there. All of my modifications that I talked about in the previous update on this. You guys got to see some of that. And yeah, so far everything's coming out really good. I need to... I got the hoses and stuff just hanging off the side here because I need to get all this built before I can connect any of that. So that's... And I don't have this hooked up either because that's connecting to the side of the car there that has yet to be built. We got the this little lower light bar built. The tank. So that's coming along really good. Still need to do the back door. I think the back door is like the last thing that's built. But everything with the rack looks really good. Other than the siren, it's pretty much a spitting image of the 1A, the regular 1A rack. Not really too much changed. I do have, if you guys noticed, I do have exposed studs here because I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do the ladder. And we'll get into that right now. So my biggest concern with the ladder is getting it to fit and look okay. Because these boards are here, the fitment is going to be kind of tight, and I'm really hoping I get lucky enough to where it's just like a nice snug fit and I'm close enough, but I don't know. So I might have to adjust the top. So the ladder might be kicked out just a little bit more. I don't want it, I don't want it straight up and down. I want it to lean in nice, but it might have to, might have to make some compromises there. One of the reasons that the 1A didn't have the ladder is because these marquee boards are on there, and that leads me to my next change. So I have modified these boards. If you've been paying attention, if you've notice what they look like in the past, you'll notice what's different. So I'll show you guys on the mock here. You guys can see kind of how they're built, and I'll if I can find my mouse here, I'll run through the construction of these quick. So you guys can see there's those tracked pieces that it's a 1x4 track piece, and then a 1x2, and then some of the little arms that the boards are actually attached to the car through. These little slim sloped pieces, I'm not sure what those are called, but you guys could kind of see how those connect underneath. So something that I've changed is I took those parts off. There's no need for them. The boards stay in place pretty decent. These added like 2 extra little bumps on the exterior of the board that you could visually see, and I didn't like that, so I took those off. You guys know we switched those track pieces out for just normal plates. And another thing that I just changed was how tall it is. These boards were just a little too tall, so I ended up taking out this top layer of plate right here and just putting the tiles directly on these kind of like vent looking bricks that we're using for the board faces. So you guys could see how they look there. It's was it three plates, a brick, and a tile tall. So now you guys can see we're just 2 rows of plates, the brick, and then the tile, and then no more of those extra little pieces coming down here, so the board just looks really nice and clean at the bottom now. And they don't sit up as high now. I went and I kind of studied actual pictures of the 1A a little bit, and I wanted to see just how much tank was exposed from these boards. And I kind of knew already that these boards were a little too tall, so now they kind of sit at proper height. They cover basically just under half of the tanks, and you guys can see that, you know, the stud of that tank is right in the middle. We're just under half right there. So that was necessary, not only to get the right look, but hopefully that helps the ladder fit a little bit better right in that area. We'll see. I won't know until I can get the side of the car built and get the ladder mounted and see just what I'm in for, trying to figure that out. So that's going to be a hurdle if that gives me an issue. Won't be a big hurdle, but it's going to be something annoying. But it is something that I was prepared for going into the project. I knew the ladder and these boards weren't going to really see eye to eye. And just looking at the fitment, you guys can see just how much space I don't have. So I'm probably going to have to wind up modifying it a little bit. Not sure how I'm going to do that yet, because I want it to look good. I don't want it to look crappy. I want it to look clean. I want it to look not prototypically correct, since we're doing a fantasy version, but just look believable is what I'm going for. So we still got to figure that out yet. So get to work on that. Like I said, I still have to build up the car fenders yet, and then I will have to, something that's not included in the build instructions on this one, of course, is once I build this panel right here, I'll have to go back and look at either the Afterlife or the Frozen Empire version and see where these parts go here. I kind of pre-built a little section right here where the ladder would attach to, so I got to see where I can include this into that part. I might have to change a few parts out. Hopefully I don't have to destroy too much of the striping, because the striping does carry back a little ways, like 2 more spots on here. So hopefully all that stays clear. I think I might be just right below that line, so we'll see. But still some stuff to figure out there. But it's really coming along. It's really cool to see the car this close to being done. It hasn't really been too crazy so far. I think really the only big deal on this one was doing the door and the gunner seat, and those were fairly easy. So, but it's cool now because, you know, we kind of get the look of the 1A, but now we get that suicide door and the gunner seat along with the whole 1A look. So that's really cool to see that, because that's something we haven't seen before, so I like that. It's definitely a whole new thing. And even after we finish the car, I still have to do the gurney and the packs for the gurney, so we still have that. And I might actually do a tutorial of building that. You guys saw I did a tutorial of this front upper light bar. And I do apologize if that video was not the greatest. My phone holder didn't really tilt down as much as I wanted it to, so I was having a hard time, like my wrists had to kind of be cocked at a weird angle and building it. I try to keep my phone right in front of me while I'm building so I can see what I'm doing, so I got my holder to tilt down a little bit further, so hopefully the following tutorials will be a little bit better. So Like I said, I'll do the light bars, both versions of the light bars for you guys, and I did do kind of a tutorial on how I redid the gurney and the packs, but I will definitely do a full-on build tutorial on those when I get to them. So look forward to that. I probably won't call that like a part of the car. Once the car is done, the car will be done. So that'll just be a tutorial video for anyone who wants, because the gurney can go for, you know, any car that you want to put the gurney in. So if you want a better version of the gurney and packs that fit a little bit better, that'll be the tutorial for you guys to watch. But it's looking really cool. We're getting there. Really close. I should be able to finish the car today. Today's the 20th, Saturday, so I pretty much have all day to build, so I'll definitely be able to finish the car and maybe do the tutorial on the gurney and pack, so we'll see what happens. But we're getting there, really close. Just kind of got the final stuff, and the car is looking super cool. He still has that classic 1A look, just a couple little things here and there. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Just a little update on where we're at, what we got left, and hopefully you're enjoying the series so far. And until next time, take care.